Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana says the 2023 budget does not meet their expectations. Now, according to the Farmers Association, the budget fails to address structural issues constraining agricultural productivity in Ghana.
The Finance Minister presented the 2023 budget on Thursday, and the stakeholder meeting by the Peasant Farmers Association was to elicit response from members on the budget. The association first raised concerns on poor coverage of the agric sector by the budget. The executive director of Ghana Peasant Farmers Association, Dr. Charles Nyaba, said this is because government failed to consult stakeholders in the agric sector in decision making.
We are concerned of how certain decisions are taken by government. We are all stakeholders in the agriculture sector. So we expect that if you are taking a decision, you consult your stakeholder to provide you with detailed information, provide you with data, provide you with the problems, so that when you are taking those decisions, you are actually addressing a problem in the sector. We are thinking that if care is not taken, if you take in terms of maize supply is far going to be lower than last year, which is likely to put the prices high. Rice supply is already far lower than last year, which will further push the price high. And at the same time, government is restricting supply of foreign currency like dollar, like the euro, for people who are bringing in those commodities. If you put these factors together, obviously, it is going to impact on food availability for consumers this year.
The association also raised concerns with structural constraints in the sector, which, according to them, were not addressed by the budget.
The AMSEC model over the past years has shown that it's not working. So we are surprised that government is still emphasizing on AMSEC, but it's not working. So why don't you find a much more effective model that will address needs of some other farmers? Why do you bring equipment that are expensive that my president here in this group cannot even purchase? Right. So for mechanization, we think that government still has a lot of role to play. We need to find how we can properly target the intended beneficiaries to see how they can benefit from it.
The president of the Private Enterprise Federation, Nana Osei Bunsu, who chaired the meeting, lamented poor domestic capital mobilization in the budget, adding that the agriculture sector needs long-term funding.
Capital mobilization within the community. We always take our plate and go out and borrow. We do not create capacity and capital from within. Any country that doesn't have enough resources from within and keeps borrowing does not survive. And we keep collapsing. Every now and then we go to the IMF for a bailout. Basically because fundamental of capital formation is not there.
The association cautioned government of an imminent food crisis if these concerns are not addressed.